Are you watching your muscles disappear year after year while struggling to walk down the block, climb a flight of stairs, or simply get out of a chair without using your arms? The muscle loss you're experiencing isn't inevitable or irreversible. It's largely caused by not eating the right foods in the right combinations. I'm going to reveal 3 specific foods that doctors and researchers say can actually rebuild lost muscle tissue and restore strength you thought was gone forever. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're common foods available at any grocery store that work by addressing the 3 main reasons seniors lose muscle. But here's what will surprise you most. One of these foods increases blood flow to your muscles so dramatically that studies have compared its effects to certain medications. Yet it costs less than $2 and is sitting in the produce section right now. At 88 years old, I walk faster and with more strength than people half my age, carry my own grocery bags without help, and climb stairs without holding the railing or stopping to catch my breath. 3 years ago, I could barely walk 1 city block without stopping to rest, and getting out of my car required pulling myself up with the door frame. Everything changed when my doctor told me about these 3 specific foods and explained exactly why they work together to rebuild muscle at any age. Food 1. Fatty fish. The protein that actually absorbs. Not all protein sources are equal when it comes to building muscle after 60, and your aging body struggles to properly digest and use protein from most common sources. This is one of the biggest mistakes seniors make. They eat plenty of protein from chicken, beef, or plant sources, but see no improvement in strength because their bodies cannot efficiently break down and absorb those proteins. Harvard Medical School researchers studied protein absorption rates in seniors and found that those eating fatty fish 3 times weekly gained muscle mass 25% faster than those eating equivalent amounts of protein from other sources. The reason is that fish protein is structured differently at the molecular level, making it far easier for your aging digestive system to break down into usable amino acids. Fatty fish also contain omega-3 fatty acids that reduce the chronic inflammation that actively destroys muscle tissue. Your body needs a constant supply of absorbable amino acids to repair and build muscle fibers, and fish provides these amino acids in the most bioavailable form possible for seniors. Mildred, 74, from Indianapolis, had been eating chicken breast for protein every day, but continued losing strength and muscle mass. When she switched to eating salmon 3 times weekly, she regained the grip strength in her hands that she'd lost over the previous 5 years. The medical research on protein absorption in aging adults is extensive and sobering. Studies from Tufts University show that adults over 60 require approximately 30 to 40% more dietary protein than younger adults to achieve the same muscle-building effect, because aging reduces your body's efficiency at processing protein. But even more important than quantity is quality and absorbability. You can eat large amounts of protein that your body simply excretes without using if it cannot break down and absorb that protein effectively. Fish protein has the highest biological value of any common protein source, meaning your body can actually use a higher percentage of what you consume. The omega-3 fats in fatty fish also improve insulin sensitivity in muscle cells, helping them absorb amino acids and glucose more efficiently for energy and growth. Eat 4 to 6 ounces of fatty fish at least 3 times every week, without exception. The best choices are wild-caught salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring, because these contain the highest levels of omega-3 fats, along with easily digestible protein. If fresh fish is too expensive, canned salmon and sardines provide identical benefits at a fraction of the cost. A 4-ounce serving of cooked salmon contains approximately 25 grams of highly absorbable protein, plus over 1,500 milligrams of omega-3 fats. Bake salmon with lemon and herbs, grill mackerel with garlic. Add canned sardines to salads or eat them on whole grain crackers. Make salmon patties using canned salmon mixed with an egg and breadcrumbs. The preparation method matters far less than the consistency of eating fatty fish 3 times weekly minimum. Do not substitute fish oil supplements for actual fish. You need the complete protein along with the omega-3 fats working together to rebuild muscle effectively. Start eating fatty fish this week because every single day without adequate absorbable protein is another day of preventable and accelerating muscle loss. Don't wait until weakness becomes so severe that independence is threatened. Food. 2. Beets. The blood flow. Miracle. What if your muscle weakness isn't primarily about the muscles themselves, but rather about inadequate blood flow, failing to deliver oxygen and nutrients to muscle tissue? Many seniors have relatively healthy muscle fibers that are simply starved for oxygen and nutrients because their circulation has declined significantly with age. Beets contain naturally occurring nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that dramatically relaxes and widens blood vessels throughout your entire body. Wake Forest University researchers conducted detailed studies using imaging technology to measure blood flow to muscles before and after beet consumption in seniors. They found that eating beets or drinking beet juice increased blood flow to leg muscles by 38% within just 2 hours of consumption. This increased circulation delivers more oxygen for energy production and more nutrients for muscle repair and growth. The effect is so powerful that some athletes use beet juice as a natural performance enhancer before competitions. Clarence, 82, from Tulsa, started drinking 8 ounces of beet juice every morning after reading about circulation benefits. Within 6 weeks, his walking distance tripled from 1 block to 3 blocks without stopping, simply because his muscles were finally getting adequate blood flow. The medical science explaining how beets improve muscle function is well documented and fascinating. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that nitric oxide production naturally declines by approximately 50% between age 40 and age 70, contributing significantly to the circulation problems, high blood pressure, and reduced physical capacity that most people accept as normal aging. When you consume beets, the nitrates are converted through a series of steps into nitric oxide that signals the smooth muscle in your artery walls to relax. This allows more blood to flow through with each heartbeat. Your muscles receive more oxygen for aerobic energy production, allowing you to walk farther and work harder before fatigue sets in. They also receive more amino acids from the protein you eat, enabling better muscle repair and growth overnight. Eat 1 cup of cooked beets every single day or drink 8 ounces of pure beet juice each morning. Fresh beets are ideal, but canned beets retain most of their nitrate content and are perfectly acceptable. Roast fresh beets with olive oil until tender. Boil beets and slice them for salads. Blend cooked beets into smoothies. Buy bottled beet juice from the produce section or juice bar if preparing fresh beets feels too complicated. The deep red color indicates high nitrate content. Don't be alarmed if your urine or stool turns reddish after eating beets, as this is completely harmless and normal. The circulation benefits appear within hours and accumulate with consistent daily consumption. Some people notice improved walking distance and reduced leg fatigue within the first week of daily beet consumption. Combine beets with the fatty fish protein for a powerful synergistic effect, where improved blood flow delivers more amino acids to muscle tissue. Improve your circulation today because your muscles cannot strengthen or grow without adequate blood flow delivering oxygen and nutrients. Don't wait until poor circulation causes serious problems beyond just muscle weakness. Food 3, Greek yogurt with berries. The inflammation fighter chronic inflammation destroys muscle tissue faster than you can possibly rebuild it through diet or exercise, making inflammation control absolutely essential for muscle gain at your age. Many seniors eat adequate protein and stay reasonably active, but continue losing muscle because systemic inflammation is breaking down muscle proteins continuously throughout the day and night. The combination of Greek yogurt and berries creates a powerful anti-inflammatory effect that stops this muscle destruction while simultaneously providing the protein and antioxidants your body needs to repair and build tissue. Tufts University researchers studying inflammation markers in seniors found that those eating this specific combination daily reduced inflammatory markers in their blood by 46% within just 8 weeks. Greek yogurt provides probiotics that reduce gut inflammation, which is a major source of systemic inflammation throughout your entire body. The protein in Greek yogurt supplies amino acids for muscle repair. Berries provide anthocyanins and other polyphenols that directly reduce the inflammatory signals that tell your body to break down muscle tissue. Gladys, 79, from Reno, suffered from chronic muscle pain and progressive weakness for years. She started eating 1 cup of Greek yogurt with half a cup of blueberries every morning, and within 1 month, her muscle pain disappeared and her strength began returning noticeably. The medical research on inflammation and muscle loss in aging adults reveals why this combination is so effective. Studies from Johns Hopkins show that chronic low-grade inflammation, called inflammaging, is one of the primary drivers of age-related muscle loss, weakness, and frailty. This inflammation comes from multiple sources, including poor gut health, oxidative stress from inadequate antioxidants, insulin resistance, and chronic stress. When inflammatory signals are elevated, your body activates pathways that break down muscle proteins to provide amino acids for immune system function and tissue repair elsewhere in your body. You literally cannot build muscle mass while inflammation is high, regardless of how much protein you eat or how much you exercise. The probiotics in yogurt improve gut barrier function and reduce inflammatory molecules produced in your digestive system. The antioxidants in berries neutralize free radicals before they can trigger inflammatory responses. Eat 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt combined with half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries, strawberries, or mixed berries every single morning without fail. Choose plain Greek yogurt rather than flavored varieties that contain added sugars which promote inflammation. The combination of these 2 foods together creates effects that neither provides alone. The fat in Greek yogurt helps your body absorb the fat-soluble antioxidants from the berries more effectively. The protein in yogurt provides sustained energy that prevents blood sugar spikes and crashes, which trigger inflammation. 1 cup of Greek yogurt provides 15 to 20 grams of protein plus probiotics. Half a cup of berries provides powerful antioxidants with minimal sugar. This combination works perfectly as breakfast or as an afternoon snack. Add a handful of walnuts for additional anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats if you desire. Make this a daily ritual that you never skip regardless of your schedule or other meal plans. Fight inflammation starting tomorrow morning because you cannot build muscle while inflammatory signals are actively tearing down muscle tissue faster than you can repair it. Don't wait until muscle loss becomes severe or pain becomes unbearable before addressing inflammation. These 3 foods, fatty fish for highly absorbable protein and omega-3 anti-inflammatory fats, beets for dramatically improved blood flow and nutrient delivery, and Greek yogurt with berries for powerful inflammation control work together synergistically to create the exact conditions your body needs to rebuild muscle tissue and restore lost strength at any age. They're affordable, widely available at any grocery store, and backed by solid research from respected medical institutions. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. You simply need to eat these 3 specific foods consistently, while your body does what it's designed to do when given the right building blocks and conditions. Tell me in the comments which of these 3 foods you're committing to eat this week and what physical activity you want to get back to doing once your strength returns. Share this video right now with another senior who's been told their weakness and muscle loss is just normal aging when these 3 foods could completely change their trajectory. Subscribe for more evidence-based nutrition information that actually rebuilds strength, independence, and quality of life instead of just managing decline.